Hello, my loves. So I am going to do a 5-part series in which I have 5 piles based off of Mercury Retrograde and the energy of us shifting out of the retrograde and back direct now, and what is coming in after the shadow period, which lasts about 2 weeks. So as you can see here, we've got the 10 of Cups and the 4th house. And then this is the Creativity Oracle. So we'll find out what the message is. So essentially, what this is showing me is that during Mercury retrograde, you may have had some communication issues within the family, perhaps even into your extended family. And that is now being cleared up. And as this shadow period moves through, there's going to be an ushering in of very, very happy, joyful energy into your home. 4th house is ruled by Cancer, so that's the nurturer. And then on the back of the card, we have collaboration. It says, creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. And it's the card 45. So we've got 9 and then 10. And to me, that is a message of completion of a cycle. And a lot of times when we think of collaboration, we either think of spiritual collaboration with the divine, or we think of collaborating with people outside of our family, whether it be in our friend group or our community. But to me, collaboration within a family is one of the most important aspects. When we collaborate together as a family, we are looking at how we work together to live in harmony, to live in peace, to live in happiness. And that really is the essence of the 10 of Cups, along with the 4th house. So a lot of this energy from Mercury retrograde may have been a return of reminding yourself or getting back to your roots and communicating in a different way, in a more collaborative way, in which everyone within the family dynamics, even if this is, extended family, learns a better way of talking to each other and being open to each other and collaborating and working together to have this happy, harmonious home. So that is your message. Love you guys. Hello, my loves. So this would be pile 2, or the second video, if you came across it, that are messages from Mercury retrograde and what the post-shadow or post-retrograde period is bringing in for you, the lessons from Mercury retrograde. So we have the Fool card and the Waxing Crescent Moon here, and then this is the Creativity Oracle, and we'll flip that over in just a little bit to get the messages. The Fool card is all about leaping into the unknown, taking a risk, taking a chance, starting something fresh and new, and it pairs perfectly with the Waxing Crescent Moon, which is all about initiative. So you are really, in Mercury retrograde, you may have been facing some challenges with a new start and feeling as though no matter what you did, it just wasn't going to take off. And in this post-shadow period, you're going to be getting some deeper illumination into what kind of initiative you can take moving forward to really make that leap in full trust. And so let's take a look at the Creativity Oracle. So we have partnership. Once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. And that's card number 24, which is 6 energy. And 6 energy is all about balance and harmony and healing. And so when we pair this with this message of the Fool and taking initiative, this to me speaks of a partnership with yourself more than anything. This relationship that you have with yourself and with your dreams and your wishes. What it is, or what is it rather, that you are wanting to get started? And what parts of you are not seemingly on board with that? What is holding you back from that fullness of trust and being able to jump forward and take that initiative. So when you enter into this willing partnership with yourself, you need to learn how to truly trust yourself and the steps that you take. Trust that no matter what you do and where you are where you are supposed to be, doing what you are supposed to be doing. And that can be very difficult if you struggle with self-worth and self-esteem issues. But to me, this is saying that there is a return back to you of this sense of partnership with yourself, and you're going to jump forward into your new projects with that firm initiative that you're doing the right thing and putting your relationship with yourself first. Hello, my loves. This is pile 3 or video 3 of the Mercury Retrograde messages for the post-shadow period. What lessons this Mercury Retrograde brought to you and how you can utilize a return of understanding through the post-shadow period. So we're going to start off with your tarot and your astrology card, and then this is the creativity oracle, and we'll get to that afterwards. So we start off with the major arcana, the strength card, the card number 8, and the planet Venus. And now Venus is also in a post-shadow period until March 1st. So you have a double message here of you having this inner strength to really tame that wildness, that animalistic nature, but to tame the beast of anger and hostility and bring in more love into the situation. And with Venus here, this is really, to me, Venus is more about how we value ourselves. Do you really see your inner strength? And this is a great time for you to really dive deeply into that and harness that strength to reaffirm your values in the world. So let's take a look at your creativity oracle. So we have the card timing, and it says, if you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. And that is card 73, which reduces to a 10 and then to a 1. So it's a completion of a cycle and a new beginning. And 8 is about stability and abundance and prosperity, a lot of the physical world, which is very firmly in Venus. So this is really, to me, speaking about holding firm to the things that you value within yourself, within your interpersonal relationships, your communication style, and what you bring into the world, whether it is creative or artistic, what beauty you see in the world, and trusting in the timing of everything. Sometimes it can feel as though nothing is coming about of anything that you do, but there is a time for everything. And in this shadow period, this is the best time to really dig deeply into yourself, to love yourself, to give yourself value, and harness that value to move forward. Hello, my loves. So here we have pile 3 of my 5-part series on messages from Mercury Retrograde. Now that Mercury has stationed direct, we are in the post-shadow period for the next 2 weeks. And we're going to be looking at the lessons learned as well as what it brought into you and where you can go moving forward. So starting with your tarot card and your astrology card, we have the 6 of Pentacles and Scorpio. So I'm actually going to start with Scorpio before I get into the 6 of Pentacles. So Scorpio energy is the ruler of the 8th house, but it is all about the death and rebirth cycle, transformation, metamorphosis, coming out into the world as a new version of yourself. The 6 of Pentacles is often seen as a card of give and take, of balance, and a balancing of the scales in a financial aspect. For me, what I see here is more about your higher self or your best version of yourself. And it is calling you to take a break from communicating so much and get more in touch with your heart. So the reason why this card always speaks to me about your throat chakra and your heart chakra are the colors of the robes here. You've got the blue and the green, and he's giving to the green robe. The green is your heart chakra. And this to me is a lot about the transformation of your communication style by giving to your heart. And that's how you bring it into balance. Now, this is the creativity oracle here. So we're going to take a look at this one. And it says, contest. Be fully yourself and you are without compare. A true winner of the only contest that matters. It's card 74, which reduces to an 11, which is a master number. And 6 is the card of balance and harmony and healing. So this is really about you realizing that there really is no contest in what you do between you and anyone else, because what you do is 100% who you are. When it comes from the heart, when you nurture anything and everything that you do, including your personal transformations from your heart, it isn't about a who is better and who is a winner and who is a loser and who is worse. It's about being true to yourself and moving forward in that energy. And now is the best time to do that for you. Hello, my loves. Welcome to pile or video 5 of 5, talking about messages from Mercury Retrograde, what the retrograde period lessons were, and what to do moving forward in this post-shadow period. So we're going to start off with your tarot and your astrology card. You have the major arcana card, the Magician, as well as the planet Hygeia, or rather, I believe it's an asteroid, Hygeia. So Hygeia is all about cleansing and clearing, and oftentimes can be associated with hygiene. But this, to me, in conjunction with the Magician, is about more of a mental clearing and an energetic clearing. The Magician is the card that harnesses and understands that as above, so below. So what is true on a spiritual plane will always, in time, become true on a physical plane. And the Magician knows that and knows all of the different elements, water, earth, air, and fire, and knows how to harness those for the greatest good, not just for himself, but also for everyone. And the Magician also understands the infinite nature of the human soul and the human experience. So this is about clearing out all of those cobwebs, those energetic ties that don't belong anymore, so that you can get more in touch with the natural world and more in touch with the higher realms. So we're going to take a look at the creativity oracle here. And we have the card Evolve. Creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of pre-verbal consciousness. And that's card 28, which reduces to a 10 and a 1. So it is an evolution that is a death and rebirth. And we have card 1, the Magician, as well. So 1s are very powerful. New beginnings, leadership, taking control over your own healing, your own life. This is a great time to really clean up. And when I say clean up, I mean clear out the space around you, because it helps clear your mind, and it will help you clear your space. There is a give and take. As within, so without is the same premise as above, so below. So in this post-shadow period, it's a great time to do some journaling and cleaning.